what sources, is it recyclable, is your product, is your product from local sources? So it's an extremely important imperative in anything that we do. So everybody that we have working for us has to have some level of knowledge of what's the sustainability of the product, and that would go from the job site on up to the marketing people like myself, and the business people and the board. One of the first things that the board asked me when I started working for Masonry Works was, what is your level of knowledge in environmental programs?
Well, that must have been like a fastball down the center of the plate.
Yes.
I trust you knocked that one out of the park.
Yes.
Good.
I'd like to think so. They hired me, so that's a good thing. Yeah.
That is a very good thing.
Yeah.
Do you think it's an organization or a company or whatever that does attend to the environmental imperative has a better time attracting better talent to work for them? Would you say that that's a factor in all of this as well for companies?
I think it absolutely is. We have a number of people who are LEED certified that work in the industry.
Maybe you could just describe LEED for those who aren't aware of what it is.
Yeah, LEED is a building standard, and it stands for Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design. And it's a standard that is done on a point system. And so with masonry, you can get points for durability, and you can get points for moisture control. There's a whole list of LEED points that come along with it, and masonry contributes to every one of those points. The idea is to build an environmentally friendly building, and I've worked with people who have built platinum LEED. So you have the platinum standard, and then gold, silver, I think there's a bronze, and then just a LEED standard, so it goes through different graduations. And I've actually worked from start to finish on LEED standard buildings, and it's really quite fascinating how much you have to know, first of all, in terms of what goes into that building and what makes it environmental. The maintenance is a huge thing, and masonry contributes a lot to the maintenance of buildings. For LEED, it's largely energy efficiency. So energy efficiency in masonry is 8 to 13% higher, and that contributes a lot to the LEED standard points that we can achieve.
Would there be maintenance challenges with masonry products, or does it pretty well look after itself over the years?
It's virtually maintenance free, so
ideal.
Yeah, it is ideal, and resists impact. So even if somebody throws a ball against it, or even you have issues with high winds and things being hurled at it, the brick is largely safe and protected. So it also lowers your energy bills considerably.